Hi, my name is Benjamin Katz, and welcome back to a very special edition of the 40 State Ice Cream Review. Today I'm in Montreal, Quebec, in Canada, at Crèmes Boboule, trying the two flavors, ginger and mango. They actually make these flavors in-house, so I kind of had to try the in-house Quebec-y flavors. So let's get started with the ginger. It is a very, very brilliant white. And this is a sorbet, not an ice cream. I know we're going on several taboos of the 48 state ice cream review here today, but when in Canada, I feel as though I have to eat some homemade Canadian sorbet. So I've always loved a good sorbet. I've never actually had an issue with eating sorbet, although we are doing an ice cream review channel, and ice cream is what I prefer. The qualities of sorbet really lend themselves well to a beautiful hot summer day. It's essentially frozen syrup suspended in ice, which is never a bad thing. I would honestly put sorbet a couple steps above a snow cone, while still being below ice cream. And this ginger sorbet, it's really fresh. It's really bright. It's icy, as sorbet is wont to do. But the ginger flavor is coming through strongly. I will note, I am tasting more lemon than ginger. I'm guessing they used a lemony base and added ginger on top, because in the back palate we are getting that good, hearty, fresh ginger spiciness. On the front palate we are getting a lot of citrus. Now, naturally, as I do an ice cream review channel, the texture of sorbet isn't my favorite. My main issue with sorbet is that it leaves a sort of sticky film on the tongue and on the top of the mouth that lingers far past what any ice cream would. Ice cream is ephemeral. You eat it, you swallow, the flavor and the texture disappear, and you're just left with a feeling of this soft richness. With sorbet, it lingers. It lingers for a while. And for the good flavors, when you're eating a good flavor of sorbet, it lingers just the right amount of time, and it stays persistent on the palate for, honestly, well over 30 to 45 seconds after the bite is taken. And for a flavor this fresh and bright, because I love these bright floral fruity notes, this ginger sorbet is hitting the spot. Let's get to the mango for a second, because mango sorbet, in theory, should be a bit less icy. That is just a mango. They put a mango on ice, and they're serving it to me. Wow. It is rare to get sorbet that is this precise in its flavor intentionality. The taste is brilliantly mango. The texture almost feels like I am eating a very soft mango. It's not icy in the slightest. It's smooth and rich, even though it is a sorbet. Wow. That is something else. All right, let's try these two flavors together. I'm guessing this is going to be spectacular. Yep, I got brain freeze. That's on me. That's one of the reasons why I prefer ice cream to sorbet, is that when you're eating sorbet, the sugar and syrup base can get a lot colder than cream can. So it'll give you brain freeze a lot faster. There's also a lot less air built into this, so it's really just chewing on an ice cube essentially. A very well blended ice cube, but brain freeze hits very hard, very fast. Not to mention that I am very full, because I just had a massive bowl of poutine from Normand, a beautiful poutine place right up the street from here. Massive portion, very friendly owner, great staff, beautiful location. I know this is not a poutine review today, but I just do want to shout out spectacular poutine. Anyway, back to the sorbet. The combination between ginger and mango is divine. How could it go wrong? The subtle spice of the ginger with the creamy fruitiness of the mango creates this match made in heaven. I think people should be combining ginger and mango more often. In fact, something I would love to see is a mango sorbet with candied ginger chunks in it. I think that might be the best thing I could ever eat. If someone wants to create that and tag me, please let me know. I will visit your place as I continue down this journey. Now here's something about sorbet that I love. For the most part, any sorbet you're going to get is going to be vegan. All it is the fruit, ice, and sugar. Churned very well, of course, to get the right consistency, but there's no dairy, usually. And while, of course, that reduces its ability to be, creamy, because there's no cream, there are certain fruits and combinations where it can be better than ice cream. In general, sorbet is more hit or miss than ice cream. I would say the average ice cream is far better than the average sorbet. But when you get a sorbet such as this mango, which it's velvety on the mouth even, you sort of wonder, what does ice cream have that this mango sorbet doesn't? Because you could definitely make a better ginger ice cream, but I don't think you can make a better mango ice cream. And mango sorbet might be the ultimate form of the frozen mango dessert. Okay, so I have some closing thoughts. I love this sorbet. I chose not to get the ice cream because the ice cream wasn't made in-house. They said that the sorbet itself was made in-house, so I thought I kind of have to try this over the ice cream. So I'm breaking two of my, pieces of my mission statement here. I'm not in the United States, and I'm not eating ice cream, but I still think this is worthy of reviewing because it is a frozen sweet treat, and it accomplishes essentially the exact same thing that ice cream sets out to accomplish. It was $8 Canadian. I don't quite know what that rounds to American, but I believe it's around $6. So for this size scoop, it's definitely worth it. The street that I'm on was originally made for cars, but it was closed entirely except for pedestrian traffic. I know it's this open, fresh, usable pedestrian space that anyone can sort of exist in. Free from cars and free from all this road noise that you're used to in American creameries. Give me more ice cream shops on a pedestrian street. Give me more local creations. Give me more mango sorbet. Crème Boboule is a wonderful example of what a city ice cream shop should be. Great pedestrian access, great ice cream, a small community feel, and the ability to cater to every frozen sweet treat that someone can need. If you like this video and want to see more like it, consider subscribing, or go to findfiltermarketing.com for more on the journey. Thank you.